There's something truly magical about Vietnamese food, a vibrant tapestry of flavors, textures, and aromas that come together to create an unforgettable experience for anyone lucky enough to taste it. From the bustling streets of Hanoi to the lively markets of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnamese cuisine is as diverse and dynamic as the country itself. Today, I'm inviting you to join me on a flavorful journey through some of Vietnam's most iconic dishes. So, whether you're a seasoned foodie or just curious about what makes Vietnamese food so special, get comfortable and let's dive in. To start this culinary adventure, let's talk about pho, a name that's become synonymous with Vietnamese cuisine all around the world. Imagine a steaming bowl of delicate rice noodles bathed in a clear, fragrant broth. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. This isn't just soup, it's a centuries old tradition, perfected over generations. The secret lies in the broth, which is simmered slowly for hours, sometimes even a whole day, with beef bones, star anise, cinnamon, cloves, and charred onion. Each region in Vietnam puts its own spin on pho. In Hanoi, where pho originated, the broth is clean and subtle, focusing on the essence of the beef and the harmony of spices. In the south, you'll find a slightly sweeter, richer broth, served with a mountain of fresh herbs like basil and cilantro, as well as bean sprouts and lime wedges. Each spoonful offers a balanced dance of savory, sweet, and aromatic notes. And slurping the noodles is not only allowed, it's encouraged. But that's just the beginning. As you wander through any Vietnamese city, you'll see vendors pushing carts with freshly baked baguettes, the crust shattering at the slightest touch. This is the home of the banh mi, one of the world's great sandwiches. A legacy of French colonial times, the banh mi is a beautiful fusion of cultures. The bread is light and crispy, while the fillings are a festival of flavors. Savory roast pork or grilled chicken, creamy pate, tangy pickled carrots and daikon, fresh cucumber, and a handful of cilantro, all finished with a touch of spicy chili sauce or mayonnaise. Every bite is an explosion, crunchy and soft, salty and sweet, with a little heat that lingers. I still remember my first banh mi from a tiny stall in Hoi An. It cost less than $1, but the memory is priceless. Let's move on to a dish that's especially beloved in the north, bun cha. If you ever find yourself in Hanoi around lunchtime, just follow the smoky aroma of grilling pork. Bun cha is a hearty, satisfying meal of grilled pork patties and caramelized pork belly served alongside a tangle of cold rice noodles, fresh herbs, and a bowl of sweet, tangy, dipping sauce. There's a ritual to eating bun cha. You take a little of everything, pork, noodles, herbs, and dip it into the sauce before each bite. The flavors are bold and complex. Smoky grilled meat, cool herbs, and the brightness of the sauce coming together in perfect harmony. Sitting on a plastic stool, chopsticks in hand, watching the world go by as you savor each mouthful, this is the real heart of Vietnamese food. Of course, street food isn't all about meat and noodles. Vietnamese cuisine is also known for its light, fresh flavors. And nothing captures that better than goi quan, or fresh spring rolls. These translucent rice paper rolls are filled with a medley of shrimp, pork, vermicelli noodles, crisp lettuce, and fragrant herbs like mint and basil. They are served cold, making them the perfect antidote to the tropical heat. But the real magic lies in the dipping sauce, a rich, nutty peanut sauce that's sweet, salty, and a little bit spicy. Every roll is a burst of freshness, with the herbs and vegetables bringing a vibrant crunch that contrasts beautifully with the tender shrimp. In Vietnam, you'll see families gathered around tables, rolling their own goi quan, each one a little different, each one a work of art. No journey through Vietnamese food would be complete without dessert. Vietnamese sweets, or che, are unlike anything you'll find in the West. Forget cakes and pastries. Here, dessert is often a colorful, refreshing soup made from coconut milk, beans, jellies, and fruit. One of the most popular is cheba mau, or three-color dessert. It's a striking combination of red beans, yellow mung beans, and green pandan jelly, all swimming in a bath of sweetened coconut milk. Served over ice, it's the ultimate treat on a hot day, creamy, cool, and just sweet enough. Trying Jay for the first time, I was skeptical, but after a few spoonfuls, I was hooked. The texture, the flavor, the sheer playfulness of it all. What strikes me most about Vietnamese food isn't just the taste, it's the sense of community and tradition that infuses every meal. Food is a way of bringing people together, whether it's families gathering for a steaming bowl of pho at dawn, friends sharing plates of grilled pork and noodles at lunch, or strangers bonding over street food at midnight. Every dish tells a story. It might be the story of a grandmother's secret recipe, passed down through the generations, or the story of a city's history, reflected in the fusion of flavors from East and West, or simply the story of a hungry traveler, discovering something new and wonderful at every turn. So, if you ever get the chance to visit Vietnam, come hungry, not just for food but for the adventure. Wander the markets, talk to the vendors, and taste everything you can. There's always something new to discover, whether it's a classic dish you've seen 100 times or a local specialty you've never heard of. And who knows? You might just find your new favorite food. Thank you for joining me on this delicious journey through Vietnam's culinary treasures. I hope you're leaving with a craving for something fresh, flavorful, and maybe a little bit adventurous. If you've tried Vietnamese food before, let me know what your favorite dish is. And if you haven't, well, there's no better time to start exploring. Until next time, keep tasting, keep exploring, and remember the best meals are always the ones shared with the good company.